guys, we saw the BABYKLOK tour in Denver, Colorado. And holy wow. Yes, we got some merch. He's rocking this jacket. I got the same jacket.
I'll show you the back in a second.
Oh my god, it's so cool.
Because the sleeves. So I know you guys might not be able to read this death metal font, but it says BABYMETAL on it.
World Tour 2023.
I made sure, trust me, it took me like 3 hours to decipher it. It says BABYMETAL
Death.
Yep. BABYMETAL Death.
You guys gonna see it back.
Check that out. Isn't it beautiful? We thought it was awesome, so we got 2 of them. One for me, one for her.
Yeah, he got one, I got one.
Because she's like, you're going to steal it all the time and I'll never get to wear it.
Because it's true. That's exactly what would have happened.
Well, all she got to do is say please, you know? But yeah, it was awesome.
So we're going to just kind of like go through the lineup of the show. And Jason Richardson opened up the show.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought he did a really good job. He's super talented.
He was a one-man show though. So
it was
kind of funny to watch because like it was literally just him playing guitar, and then of course on a laptop somewhere he's got like
the track
and everything.
Yeah, he's super talented, and and we went from the opener being a one-man show with the spotlight on him and no band, just him. To Deathklok.
Yeah.
Which was no lights on the band at all and just watching a cartoon on the screen.
Yeah, I don't know how familiar you guys are with Deathklok, but it's based off of, you know, Metalocalypse, which was the show that Bryn Smalls made that Deathklok is in. So usually while they're on tour, like it's mainly Bryn Smalls, and then he just kind of recruits some people in. One was like a famous female guitarist. I don't remember, but apparently she's a bit of a big deal. The drummer was like the drummer for Testament and stuff. So he recruits them in, and then the entire show, there's no lights on them. And then it's just whatever songs they're playing, they have the clips from the show on the background. So it's like you're watching the show with like a live soundtrack.
Yeah, pretty much. And then he does like the voices of the characters and stuff in between songs, and like cracks jokes, and it's all very adult humored.
Yeah, it's Deathklok, so
just gotta lay that in there because we did see some children at the show, which I thought was an interesting choice.
Well, that's the parents' fault.
Yeah, I was like, but that's their choice. So
they didn't look into if they didn't look into the lineup, they didn't know who Deathklok was. That's on them, okay?
Oh my god, yeah. One of the clips was somebody banging someone from behind over and over again, and then I see a little one, and I'm like, interesting.
It's fine. Everyone's going to know where babies came from anyways, at least one day. Yeah, so there's Deathclock. And then next was BABYMETAL. Which was sick as fuck.
Guys, they were so good live.
Yeah.
So good. They did great. They had great energy. Their choreography is fantastic, per usual. And the vocals were great. The negatives that I had were the sound engineers. I don't know what was going on with the sound engineers. They were not doing that great of a job for them. Sue's vocals kept dropping out. And it was hard to hear her at certain points. So in between every song, they went off stage. And I wonder if it's because they were trying to dial in earpieces or what, but in between every single song they went off stage. So yeah. I'm thinking they were trying to hash out what the problem was, and I mean they did fantastic. I just felt like the sound engineers could have done a little bit better, just a little bit. Their set list was amazing. It was so fun.
Because didn't it start with like the get ready to headbang?
Are you ready to headbang? Metal verse with BABYMETAL.
Yeah, I thought that it was going to start with Headbanger,
but it did not.
And it didn't.
Okay, so there's one thing about BABYMETAL that I will be honest about. I'm terrible with the names of the songs because usually we watch the reaction and then I throw it onto a playlist and I enjoy it that way. I don't look at the songs a lot. But so here's the set list that they have, right? They have BABYMETAL Death, Gimme Chocolate, Papaya, Distortion, BMC, Mirror Mirror, Monochrome, Metally, Megitsune, Headbanger, and then Road of Resistance. The set list was so good.
It was so good. It wrapped everybody in like real quick. Like BABYMETAL Death was the perfect intro. Just like the way that song is set up. It's great for an introduction kind of song. And then of course they had to do some of the big hitters, Gimme Chocolate and Papaya. And Papaya was so fun.
Yeah, it was. Well, so was Gimme Chocolate. Honestly.
Yeah, they were both very fun.
Super fun.
They were awesome.
And then Distortion. I liked that came on because we just
checked that out.
It feels like we just checked that out. I guess I don't know exactly when it was, but yeah.
Distortion came like right after we checked it out as a Patreon exclusive.
Yes.
And that song is so cool and the video's cool. And we were just really excited that one that we just happened to check out was also on the set list.
Yeah, that was really cool. And then honestly,
BMC.
Yeah, looking at the set list, we knew all of the songs except for one. There's one song that we didn't know, and it's BMC. And my God, I loved that song. I cannot wait to like sit down and react to it because oh my God, I was just like, they were like going in on it, and I was just like, what the fuck is this? What is this? And then at the end,
I think this is my favorite song.
Yeah, at the end I was just like, oh my God, that was amazing. I think that was my favorite song. It was so good. And like the energy that they have live is fantastic.
Yes, which brings me to the really only disappointment of the night, and that was the crowd. The Denver crowd did not come in clutch.
They didn't.
For this show. It was packed, okay?
Yeah.
It was packed.
But like, but hold on, because like, all right, I'm insanely disappointed in the crowd, okay? But it was packed. Insanely packed. It's completely sold out. I've never seen the Fillmore that full before, and part of me wonders if that's part of the reason why the crowd sucked. There was like maybe one like circle mosh pit type thing the entire time, like,
and that's
nobody,
including for Death Clock.
Yeah, the entire concert for Jason Richardson, Death Clock, and for BABYMETAL, right? Like there was like one pit-ish type thing for BABYMETAL, and it was sad. First of all, and like there was only like people weren't headbanging really when she was trying to get people to jump. Nobody would jump or anything like that. She does like I can't remember what song, but like maybe. Yeah, I can't remember. But she does like the split.
I think it was Megitsune.
That's what I was going to say. I think it's Megitsune. She does the split to try to get like the wall of death. People saw it and they just, nothing. There was nothing. No one moved an inch at all.
They
and then
put the crowd up on the screen. They did a live video feed to the screen to show the crowd, to show the wall of death, and nobody did anything.
But it made me sad because they put on such a good show, and the crowd was not giving him the same energy back.
I know. They were not following instructions.
Yeah, it was kind of disappointing because my God, it was so good.
We had a rough experience being included in a wall of death and some pits when we went to the Bad Omens concert.
No.
So we avoided right in front of the stage.
Yeah,
we were back.
We stay in the back.
At the railing.
But the people up front, you're up front for a reason, all right? It's where all the action happens. She thinks it's because there's a bunch of weebs there. I think that's a solid theory, honestly.
I was like, I feel like there's a lot of people that are just like really into like Japanese culture and found BABYMETAL that way and are just really passive.
Yeah, instead of like
we were
like metalheads that found BABYMETAL because we like metal music. So like the culture of it being like the moshing and like the pits and then the walls
and
of
the
death
headbanging.
And the headbanging and the jumping. We're used to that. Yeah. Just so you know, we had a shit ton of energy. I usually like make this like little box where she can just get down in, and then I headbang as hard as possible behind her. So
yeah, he gives me a little box of protection.
Yeah.
And it's not just for me. It's mainly for the people around me.
Yeah.
Because I just start flailing.
Yeah, it's kind of like you pull the fish out of water and you're trying to hold on to it, you know? It's like a giant tuna.
But it's my favorite, especially when they do want us to do like the jumping and stuff, because then he'll help me jump higher.
True. I'll lift her.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't really want to jump. My knees, whew, I'm too old, man.
And then when he does that, he can also control where I'm landing so I don't land on top of the people next to us.
Yeah.
Or step on people.
I'm like a safeguard so she can carelessly enjoy herself.
Yeah. I thought that they killed it.
I loved it so much. I keep talking about it. I enjoyed it so much, man. Like they had so much energy. They sounded so good. It was so nice to see all those like solos live and like the band solos and stuff. And it was awesome. And watching like the choreography and stuff in person is just so much more fun. Like it's fun to watch in music videos and like their live performances and stuff, but in person, it's so fun. Yeah,
it was super fun. And then like I would copy what I could.
Yeah,
within reason.
Yeah, and of course, there's like a little bit of like the language barrier. But it was so adorable listening to Sue speak to us in English.
I know.
And she was like so excited and stuff. I was like, oh my God. I don't know. I just need the crowd to step up, man. I keep getting salty thinking about it.
I know. Like, okay. Anybody who's done live performances of any kind, like, especially if you've ever done theater, anything like that, where you're doing the same performance every night. Every night you got a show. It's the same thing over and over and over again. But you have to make it fresh and new for the crowd. But you cannot control the crowd. Sometimes you just get a dead crowd and you have to keep everything up and hype and amazing, just like you normally would, even though it's a dead crowd. And those ones always hit worse after you had a really hyped crowd right before it. And then you get like a dead crowd the next night. And it's like, well, we didn't do anything different, but it was just a dead crowd. And that's kind of what it felt like. Like, it wasn't a dead crowd. Like, everybody had a great time. Like, it was still loud. People were there enjoying themselves. They just weren't participating and following instructions, which is like one of the best parts of a live performance. So it's definitely worth it. If you can still go, you should go.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's so good. So good. Definitely go.
I loved it. They did so good. And I knew they would. So.
Let us know in the comments if you guys have seen BABYMETAL live and what your favorite BABYMETAL song is to see live. That's a hard one. They were all so good.
I might have a favorite one for live.
Okay.
Metali.
That was really cool.
It was so fun and so hype.
Yeah, it was really good live. Mine was probably BMC. So good. So good. But I don't know, like, thinking back on it, they're all so hype. Like, Papaya was awesome. Gimme Chocolate was awesome. Distortion was really cool to hear live. Like, that synth hits differently, like in a live setting. I don't know, man. It's just...
And when Monochrome came on.
Yes. Yep. Megitsune, of course, was so good live. I don't know, man.
I know.
I don't know. The Road to Resistance.
I was just fangirling the whole time.
I know. It was good. It was amazing. It was amazing.
I have a random question for everybody. Does BABYMETAL ever do encores?
Oh, yeah. Let us know if they do encores, because they did not do one for us. And like, some people just don't do them, but most people do them.
Yes. So I'm like, do they usually not? Or is it just more of an affirmation that the Denver crowd didn't earn it?
Very possible.
I need to know.
I would love to know. Please.
Need to know.
Please tell me. If you made this far, please like and subscribe. Maybe hit that bell. We have a BABYMETAL playlist if you want to go check that out. We also have a Patreon if you want to check that out. And we started a new channel called Septa and SOARE. If you want to head over there and check that out. The link's in the comment below. Oh. The link's in the description. Bye. Until next time.
We love you.
Stay safe and healthy, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye, SeptaSOAREous.
Bye. Have a Patreon. We have a Patreon.